Hey, good evening, guys. I hope you had an amazing weekend. And we are Sunday, 7 p.m. That means I will listen to your demos, to your tracks, give my feedback, and speak about music production a little bit, give you some tips. And I hope we'll have some good demos to review and have some fun. So yes, you can send your links directly to YouTube chat, but without HTML beginning. So YouTube don't block the links, don't block your message. So we can see the link. I think I forget to put my mic on my t-shirt. Sorry for that. Now you can hear me better. Okay. I have already 4 tracks to review. Hey DJ NS, you here as always. That's great. Nice to see you guys. Thank you to be online with me. Cool. As you can see a little bit behind, I have my cool synthesizer here. You can even hear the sounds normally. So cool. I'm just for now still learning. There is a lot of crazy possibilities inside. It's pretty cool and very retro wave 80s sounds there. Okay, let's go for the first one from Groove 81 Concord. Okay, that's I like the music in it. Good ideas. I think it's still a demo. There is it's not a final structure. I think it's definitely, if it's just your musical demo and want to know like my opinion about just the music, I think it's really cool, and you can develop and make nice progressive kind of trancey vibey track. For now, I feel you have to work more on the texture, on little sounds, on little effects, on little details that will make your track more unique, because now it sounds a little bit boring, a little bit don't take it bad, but I mean, you know, it's not that interesting. It's just kind of cool synthesizers track, but there is no charisma in it for now. For me, it's cool. Also, I don't really like your mixing, but again, if it's just a demo, maybe it's okay. Especially in this part, I think it's very muddy. It's like everything in playing around 500 hertz, I think, and your pads. It's like your you have like chords and melody arpeggiator playing, but it's almost the same sounds and playing kind of same frequency range. I don't know. It's not very nice to hear. It's kind of my ear need to contract and trying to understand the information, and it's not very beautiful. But notes, everything is okay. Just need to mix it better. And I guess just finish your track and make the structure. Okay, let's go for the next track. Hey Marion, hello guys. Happy to see you here with me. I had a question for you all guys. From what countries or cities are you watching me? I'm really curious from where you're watching me. This is really interesting to know. Let me know in comments, please. Okay, let's go for the Amari La Croix, Take It Back. Yeah, okay, I have some tips for you to tell. You have to better work on your harmonies. You know, this arpeggio, kind of melody arpeggio that you play don't always sounds beautiful with your chord progression, with your bass line. Try to redo some melodies from like future rave or trancey vibes to really understand. I don't know how good your skills in the music theory. You know, there is a very kind of special ways to make the melodies and keep one note on the same place and change your bass line. I see like you trying to do this in your production, but it doesn't really work. Yeah, I don't really know what notes you do, but it don't really work. I think it can be better. You have to work the musical part, and this also very important thing more in the mix and the mixing. I think this lead, solo lead, is a little bit too loud. And I can hear the kick. The drop doesn't drop. You're mixing, and actually the mixing is not that bad. Like all elements are pretty clean, but I feel like all the volumes are not can be better. How to say? Between each instrument, you need to do a better balance of the volume. Just take a reference and try to listen how it sounds in your favorite track or kind of similar track, and just put the volume right, because now it's pretty strange. Like kick is very weak, the solo lead is very strong, it takes too much place. Oh yeah, and also you use for your bass in the drop, you use the Reese bass for the bass. I think for this style, it's not very right. If you really want to have that feeling, that if you want to use the Reese bass, you have to make it like, you know, like middle layer bass, but still use like a subby or kind of 808 rhythmic bass. I think it can add a little bit more groove. It can be subtle. You don't have to like make it super loud. And use the Reese bass more like for your mid-range bass, and it will work. It is actually how I will do if I want to keep those ideas, like musical ideas that you have there. Yeah, that's the way. And work your mixing. It is the most important thing in your production to do. Okay, guys. Let's go for the next track from Walker. Hey Walker, you also send me your demos almost every time. This is cool. Okay, I have tightened up the tracks and tried to work on the balance. Okay, let's check this out. Wow, this one is not very easy actually. There's a lot of small, but a lot of little problems in the mixing. Okay, I will try to give couple tips. I don't think you have to use that much bass in your first breakdown. When I listened that the first time, it kind of surprised me. Like after the intro, boom! It's like it's too much. It's like something wrong. It's like something comes from nowhere, and also for some reason in the second breakdown you don't use that bass, and there's not much logic. And actually, I prefer with less bass or almost like no wrist bass, and it drops better when we don't have too much low frequencies. So maybe try kind of find just the middle. Don't use it that much or filter the lows like from 0 to, I don't know, like around 100 hertz. You can filter and kind of keep it, but not that much. And also you will help your drop to sound bigger and better and more powerful. And just before the drop, you have like some elements playing there. It's the plug and something like, or you put effects or something goes really like it's a false note, or some elements are not tuned right. And yeah, or your plugs, I think, also are not well quantized, and we're losing the beat a little bit just before the drop. It's so it's such a big problem. The drop has to be always very easy to understand, and it's really break that nice feeling here. Yeah, here is much better. There is less elements, less effects. It's simpler and it works better for me. Like take this part as a reference for the first breakdown too. Also, you can work a little bit on more on your percussion now. It looks like you just put it in a group and compress it hard, so we lose all the transients of the percussions and hi-hats. I know they are here, they are like playing, but they are flat. I don't feel them, I don't hear them well, and it's still like dance music production, so it's I have to feel the percussion and the rhythm, so work this too. Okay, I think that's enough for this track. Let's go for the next one. I think I have a little information. Okay, let's listen to it. Karan Dash Rufat Serminas. I like the drop a lot. Very cool drops, and I like how from your build up you go to the drop. It works really good. Change nothing there. Very nice. I'm maybe a little suggestion about like production and more composing. I don't think to play the after your first drop, play again the pluck arpeggio melody part. It's a little bit for me, this is my like personal thing. Maybe if I did this track, I use something different here, or keep only pads or some texture or some vocal delays, madness, something, because we already hear a lot of this arpeggio, and now again arpeggio was like, okay, cool, but it's not very interesting. It's not a big problem. This is more like how I feel it. And your vocal miss a little bit of like crispness. They're very muddy, and I think you have to work, mix your vocals a little bit better, more clean. I don't know what your reference was or what your taste. Maybe take Camel Fat and this kind of tracks as a reference for vocals. But it's very good track, and it's not it sounds pretty good. Your mix and master is okay. I like it. So good work. Only those little things that I told you. Oh, we have a couple questions from Marion. So what the question actually? Sorry, there is a lot of things. Okay, I have also a question. Oh yeah, the difference between publishing manager and label. It's not a question from Marion, but I will try to explain a little bit. Yeah. First of all, remember I'm more like music production. I'm a producer, and all those commercial stuff sometimes also make me a headache. Okay, but so manager, it's just a guy who help you actually to have a good relation and make a good deals with publishing and labels. Publishing and label is kind of a little bit similar thing. So it's the company that actually find a way how to sell your music, how to distribute it and sell it well. Actually, that's it. But the manager is really like a guy who know already all this business part. And for me, I have a manager, and he just say time saver, and he just um, know how to talk and just take this part of business on his shoulders, and I don't have to worry about it. And also manager, it's has to be like your friend, like really a guy who you trust, like the best friend. Otherwise, better skip any manager and do it your own. So if you don't trust your manager, it's not your manager. Okay, let's go for the next track. Next track from Mild Jungle, I think. Okay, let's listen to it. There is something of the grid, huh? Yeah, you have your snare, dun, 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 like doing something like this. Check if it plays the same time with your bass and all thing. It's really, there's something wrong there. The music is cool. I like all the ideas and everything is built pretty right. Vocals and the melody works good in the drop. It's just like small things and more in production, like this problem of the timing. I believe me, when you will fix this, your drop will sound like 10 times better. I think this little part here, this pause after the drop, is a little bit too long. And add something like more with the high frequencies in this part. It's a little bit, you lose actually all the energy. It's a dance track. You will play and the DJ will play this in a big stage normally. And I think you will lose too much energy, and the people also will go take some more beer. Even in the breakdown, try to keep it interesting here. This part from 1 minute 8 to 1:24, it's a little bit too calm. You find something there, make it interesting. But pretty good, but you have to work on it more. Okay, one question from Marion. How often do you use Groove Pool in Ableton to shuffle some drums? It's really depend on the style what I'm doing. So if I do like kind of UK house, garage, this kind of styles, I have to use it. That's the only way that I can have a groove. And also when you use it, use always the same, otherwise it will actually have this kind of problem when one of the sounds play a little bit earlier, another a little bit later, so it will sound ugly. And actually it's not always easy to understand why your drop doesn't really work, and it don't work because there's very small milliseconds issues that you have between instruments, and it's just make your brain work harder to understand your music. Everything needs to be like in a mathematic, it has to be in the right place, play together, and then it will sound cool, nice, beautiful, and have energy. Yeah, so I use it, really depend on the style. When I need it, I use it. So let's go for the next track. Next track from Anteros Lotus extended mix. Beautiful song. Cool melody, this thing really worked well.
This is the last time you will tear me down. Oh, you won't tear me down.
Very nice, very beautiful. You can hear it make your pads a little bit clear, maybe louder, or make the find a sound less complicated, because I don't really feel there's beautiful chords, but I don't really hear them. I have to concentrate myself, so just make them more comprehensible.
Poison that keeps me
Yeah, I see you spend a lot of time working on this. Yeah, maybe just the mixing and balance can be a little bit better. Like your lead may be quite too aggressive. Can you put it down for maybe 1 dB? Also, your snare before the build up, in the build up, comes a little bit too loud and crazy, like too much. Or then make a little reverse noise effects, something to prepare the ear to this change.
So won't you finish me off?
I know it's too loud. Maybe just to take, just use the envelope and make the volume going up. Now it's like you forget to mix it for me. It's like just. You can put a little bit more, about 50 hertz, 60 hertz on your kick. I want to feel more bass in your kick. And your vocals suffer from this crazy lead, like I can hear it. Also work the balance better between lead and vocal. You can use, for example, what I do when everything is mixed pretty cool, and you just take an equalizer and you activate it. You make a little dip in the place where your vocal is the more active. It's about 1000, 2000 hertz. So you do a little dip and you activate it only in the place where you have a vocal, and then you remove it. You will never really hear the difference in the sound, but it will give that space for the vocal. So try this maybe. Okay, but really good. I see like you spend a lot of time. It's really close to the finish, but a little work more, maybe 1 hour more to work on the small details, and this will be perfect. Okay, next track from Marion Sings, Make You Cry.
Lately, I've been working all on my own. Lately, you've been playing, fooling around. I see what you're doing, biting your phone. I won't spend time on this. No, no, no. I could make you cry if I really tried. Make you cry. I could make you cry and you can deny. Can't deny. I could make you cry if I really tried. Make you cry. Take you out one night and lose you inside. Lose you inside. Baby, that's alright. I don't really want to fight. I'm not right. Maybe we could work this time. Let's see if you miss me. Alright, you go. Spell me.
This is my favorite part of the song.
Be play acting. It's getting hard. Can't deal with your feelings when we're alone. I will make you sorry. Lower your tone. I could make you cry if I really tried. Make you cry. I could make you cry and you can deny. Can't deny. I could make you cry. I really make you cry. Really want to fight. I'm not gonna lie. Lately you've been right. Maybe we could work this time. That's alright. That's alright.
Okay, it's a good demo for me. It's not finished track. I miss a little bit of diversity in the music. It's a little bit same thing. I think the vocals are good. They have enough different parts, but music don't let me enjoy it. And I think you can put more calm parts or work with drums that find different way to play your drums. Give more space to your vocals sometimes. I feel that I get bored in the half of a song. Yeah, you have to work more with your production. I can really give you like, say, do this or do that. Yeah, also balance like this. Drums for in this part actually, your vocal is drowned in the music. I can hear it well. It's getting aggressive. Yeah, it's definitely drums can be a little bit more. You can remove some low frequencies for it, work it the way. Yeah, actually it's good to work with the reference because it's like very small details. Sometimes also you have to try to see if it's work or not. But I would love to just use different kick. This is too heavy for this pop style. Take another kick, mix snare a little bit differently, remove some maybe 300 hertz, 100 hertz from it. Yeah, I miss that space that your vocal needs in. Okay, let's go for the next track. And I have a question from Marion about the coffee. I think where it was. Yeah, I'm really a big coffee lover. I like coffee a lot, but the problem, I'm a little bit allergic to it. So I drink it only in the weekend sometimes, trying to not over drink it. So, but tea, I like tea a lot too. But if I can drink coffee all the day, I will drink the coffee. So, next track for DJ Noelinar, Argentina. Well, maybe did I hear it already? I can't remember. Okay, let's check this out.
Estamos claros y ya. No te lo voy a negar. Deja que yo te agarre, baby.
Okay.
Ella lo mueve.
I'm curious in which style you tried to make a remix of this song. You just kind of change it. What I don't really like in this remix and version, it sounds very just a little bit outdated. Sorry to tell that, but like this this synth, like super south synth that you play, the notes are right, but the sound is not cool anymore. And it's this, for me, it sounds like you just took a preset from synthesizer. It didn't do a lot of research and just play something that fit the vocal. Your kick, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just not very modern and. your bass also, check your bass. I think you have to add more low frequencies on your bass. Like there's almost no bass at all in this track. Your kick also pretty weak too, just kicking, so you can use different bass. Yeah, I know maybe it's a question of taste, but I don't know. This remix don't really make me dance, and I think when you do this kind of styles and this is a pop commercial and you want to make a remix, then you have to bring something like a new charisma, like completely something new. Now it just you use the regular presets and just put some notes. That's it. So sorry to say that, but I think you have to do a research, find new cool sounds, try different techniques, work on sound design, and have fun with this. Okay, let's check another track. From Fair Sunlight. Really good.
Don't tear down your luck. Don't tear down your luck. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know that you were in need till I called you today. Right now I'm traveling to see you in the sunlight, won't rest for moonlight, no cares in your eyes. Hey, you been roaming, that's not enough to be free. You been haunted.
Very nice track. Maybe just the vocal can be a little bit louder in the breaks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know that you were in need till I called you today. Right now I'm traveling to see you in the sunlight, won't rest for moonlight, no cares in your eyes. Hey, you been roaming, that's not enough to be free. You been haunted. Yeah, yeah.
So cool.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, all right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, oh yeah, all right, oh yeah. You've been haunted.
Wow, this is good. Who's played that improvisation? Really, really good track. And I like also mix mastering is very transparent, everything in the right place, no that crazy compression on sounds. Really good work.
Don't tear down your luck. Don't tear down your luck. I'm to see you in the sunlight.
Just this part for me, like maybe mix a little bit, remove some high frequencies from your hats or put equalizer. I don't know. You have to find a way how to make your vocal sounds a little bit on the top of this. It's a little bit drowning for me.
Won't rest for moonlight. No cares in your eyes. Hey.
Wow, really, really good track. Definitely, I think it's can be played in the Ibiza, in the clubs, be in the playlist, and pretty done. The structure is great. Yeah, really nice to hear that kind of work sometimes. Yeah, I think we're just waiting one more track to review, and it will be the last one. Yeah, so you asked me to make a stream where I will explain how to work with some demos and make them sound better. I think it's a very good idea. I don't really know how technically I will do it, or do I just need to mix master it and kind of take the pre-mastered version and just mix it. I think it's possible. It depends of the demo, of course. Or just make a production and just give couple tips. Yeah, I think I will try it. Maybe not the next Sunday, but definitely it's an idea to work on. So, okay, I think we don't have any new demos. Thank you guys to be with me. That was a nice Sunday stream. I hope you will enjoy the end of your Sunday. I will drink maybe a little whiskey today. Okay guys, ciao.